Hello there guys, it's Michael here, and in this video lesson I want to talk about how you can increase your speed in less than 2 minutes per day. Now before we dive into it, I want to tell you that speed is a byproduct of good technique, and speed results from when both of your hands are working in sync, and more often than not one of our hands can move faster than the other one. So what I would like you guys to do is to try this for a second. You can put your guitar flat like this and make a little table out of it. And what I want you to do is just go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So left to right, and then right to left. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what most people can do is actually get quite good speed just drumming their fingers on a table like that, or on their guitar, or on the edge of their computer, or on the edge of their desk. When it comes to just moving our fingers like that, we can actually get quite a lot of speed up. So why then is it difficult to do the exact same movement on guitar? Well, it's actually not that hard to do it if we're not worried about force or fretting. It's quite easy, really. What makes it tricky is trying to get the finger to drop in a certain spot at a certain time while our pick hits the string at the same time. The lack of speed is generally a coordination issue, and until we push through a speed threshold, we're not actually going to be able to break through our current speed threshold. So what I want you to do, just on the string, is, and we're not trying to get a sound here, we're not hammering on, I just want you to go fret 5, 6, 7, 8 approximately. You can do it on any 4 frets, but you're just going to go. See, I'm plugged in, I'm not trying to get a sound, so you'll only hear that faintly. But I'm just trying to coordinate my fingers to be able to come down and go fast. So set a timer for 1 minute, and I'm serious about 1 minute. You set a timer for 1 minute and you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go backwards, but the idea is you just want to get your fingers rolling from one to the other nice and smooth. Again, I'm not trying to legato here. The sound isn't the purpose. I want to get my fingers rolling from one to the other smoothly. Hopefully you're starting to get really fast and you're rolling your fingers. So if your fingers can do that, then it should only be a little bit more of a stretch to get them to do specific things in specific orders. And yes, we're going to have to train that a little bit, but hopefully without focusing about picking at the same time, you are able to go substantially faster than what you normally would. So you want to spend about a minute just trying to do that as fast as you can. Smooth as you can. If you're starting to go sloppy or different fingers are coming down out of sequence, then you want to slow it down a little bit. But we're training our hand and our fingers to move fast. Then after a minute, you're going to do the same thing with your pick. You're going to go, see how fast you can do 4 picks. Then stop, stop, stop. And what you want to do essentially is try and keep the movement small. If you've got these big movements, what's going to be happening is you waste time going down and up, whereas if you can reduce the movement, you can go a lot faster. So you kind of want to look at your pick as you do it and just supervise it and do these little speed bursts. I'm not going over and over and over trying to tremolo pick here. I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 as fast as I can. If at the moment it's this, that's fine. Try and get one teeny tiny bit faster there. And you want to keep on going until you can basically go really, really fast. And you do that for 1 minute. Then what you do is you do both hands at the same time. And you try and get them in sync with each other at the high speed. Now I realize we're 4 minutes into this video right now that I said it's going to be a 2-minute exercise, and I've given you 3 1-minute exercises. So please forgive me guys, don't crucify me in the comments there. But you've got 1 minute of fretting hand only, trying to get your fingers to move as fast as they can without breaking sequence. Then you've got a minute trying to get your picking hand to go as fast as it can. Speed burst, stop, speed burst, stop. And then you've got 1 minute of trying to sync your hands up and getting both to fire at the same time, hit the strings and arrive at the same time so that you get clean notes. Now, if you don't get clean notes, just slow it down a little bit. You want to be right up on the threshold of where you can play without it getting super duper sloppy. And then what's going to happen after a minute, you just go back to a comfortable level and you try and play. And hopefully when you go back to the slower speed you try and play, not only does it feel really, really slow, but it's going to feel a lot easier. And I liken this to whenever you drive in the country, at least here in Australia, we've got highways that are 110 kilometers per hour. I don't know what that is in miles, somewhere between 60 and 80 miles per hour. And then you drive to a town which is 40 miles per hour, and you go from 110 to 40, and it is the slowest feeling in the entire world. So that's what's happening, is we're resetting our speed threshold, and we come back to a lower speed, it's gonna feel a lot easier. And because we push that boundary, just like when you lift heavy weights and you fatigue the muscle and take it over that threshold, it causes growth. It causes you to grow into that new ability, or lift that weight, or whatever it happens to be there. So the only thing to be mindful of, guys, is you do this for no longer than 3 minutes. Because if you do it for too long, you will train yourself to play sloppy. So you want to use 1 to 3 minutes of these exercises to reset your speed threshold and to show you what each hand is capable of individually, and then spend a minute trying to sync it up and get them working together. If you do this for too long, you will just train yourself to become sloppy. So once you've done your 3 minutes, you need to back off the speed. You need to go back to whatever the previous comfortable speed was. But hopefully, as you keep on getting faster and faster, that threshold of sloppiness and what you can do with clean playing will raise up and up and up. And this is something, again, you can do 3 minutes a day. After a week, you will be playing so much faster. After a couple of months, you'll be playing considerably faster. And for those of you who've been stuck at the same level for a couple of months or even a couple of years, this is what you're going to need to break through that threshold and start playing with speed. So guys, grab the keys to your Ferraris, get practicing, and if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And the only way I know whether you like this content or song content or blues guitar lessons is if you tell me what you want to hear about next in the comments below. So please give me a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.